No critique.
Hi, how are you? Don't mind me right now. I'm kind of not feeling so good. But me personally, I'm a Crocs girl, like, especially for work, like, because I work in the healthcare. I feel like it's comfortable for long hours. Like, if I'm going out, then I'll put on like my Tory Burch and all of that. But I've been watching your channel for some time, and then I'll be switching up because I'm like, you know what, Ash is right, because I have all this clothes, I have all this shoes that's like literally just sitting there and I'm not wearing it. So I'm like, what's the point of having all of this and I'm not wearing it? So I be switching up. I just wear my Crocs like to work because it's so comfortable. I love being comfortable at work for long hours. Does that make sense? I mean, I try like my Jordans and stuff like that, but they don't work for me.
Okay, so you have to find another option then. It's time to find another option, another shoe option.
Like what?
I don't know. You a Sketcher. You can go to a department store and see what comfortable shoes they have. What
Okay.
do people over the age of 60 wear that are comfortable on their feet? What type of sneaker do they wear? 60 plus crowd, 55 plus crowd. What shoe are they putting on their feet?
Okay, and then for the bonnet, I'm not a bonnet person. Like even if I'm going to bed, like when I get my hair done, I'll just like tie a scarf on. And I don't like the bonnet thing. The bonnet is just not for me. But the Crocs, I'll wear the Crocs.
Okay,
That's what
cool.
I had to say.
Oh, okay. All right, Batik, thank you
All
for
right,
coming.
thank you.
She says she works in the medical field, long hours. What you got?
So I I I don't think that you should wear Crocs in a professional setting. Like I am always on the pool deck with kids, and even the coaches that are there are not wearing Crocs. And it's wet there. If you're a nurse, there are certain shoes that nurses wear in that field. So I would check whatever shoe is the popular it shoe of that field and wear that to work. Like I believe it's like a clog HQ with like that thick bottom. They're called something, but like every doctor has a pair of those clogs. So that's what I would do.
I know those clogs, seen them. Yeah, exactly. Something other than a goddamn on croc. Now here's my thing. I noticed when I was heavier, right now I'm like 230. When I was 280, like it's a lot of nice shoes I could not wear because I was too heavy. And after an hour or so, my foot started to hurt, man. And I did not realize it was a weight thing until I lost the weight. And I said, holy cow. Now I can go out to the pumpkin patch, run around in the parks and you know what I'm saying, a nice shoe, nice tennis shoe with support. And my, you know what I'm saying, what you had, my bunion ain't hurting. But that's the thing. They need to tell the truth. It's the weight, because you can find something Clark's. I remember I worked at Home Depot. Here we go. And I was in there wearing Timberlands on that hard floor, and my feet was hurting so daggone bad, I was about to quit. I was like,
Those Timberlands will kill you on a hard floor.
I didn't know. I'm in there. I'm like, listen. Yeah. I'm like, listen here, boss. My feet is tired, boss. And he bought me. Said, I got you. So I got some Clarks. It was the ugliest shoe to this day I ever put on.
But it was the shoe of your field, and it helped you, right? So that's what I'm saying.
Walking on the cloud. It was ugly cloud, a hideous cloud, but a cloud nonetheless.
Yeah, Clarks is I want to say those are Jamaican shoes, ain't they? The Clarks.
Probably. Listen, they comfortable. Extremely
they got that thick sole. They kind of like they look like lugs almost.
Exactly. Not attractive, but they get the job done. So there we go. Down with Crocs. Put on the Clarks.
I ain't giving no excuses to put no Crocs on. No excuses for that. I make a confession today. I have never worn jeans except when I turned 50 years old. I never wore them, even as a kid. I never wore them as a young adult. I just could not, that material. I'm like kind of conceited, or kind of, what do you call it? Bougie that way. I just never wore jeans. And so when I wore them for the first time, like when I was like 52, and people were like, oh, you look good in jeans. And I was like, I can't stand the material. So there's just things I never put on my feet. And one of those Crocs Would never be. It would never even cross my mind to put something on there like that. And a bonnet specifically, it would never cross my mind to put those kind of things on because it's just a lazy way of being out in public and expressing yourself. That it's just a lazy way of expressing yourself out in
Says, I
public.
don't care. I don't give a
Yeah.
damn.
I
even
don't care
enough
what I
to put
have.
together for you.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's the way it
Shout out
looks
to
to me.
Kate Snoop. He says, my sister has my little niece wearing a bonnet. Shake my head. And we talk about out the house in particular right now, but yeah. And,
Egregious. Egregious.
It's egregious.
Egregious.
Yeah, she wearing them out. Yeah. Even children, like we said, nobody can wear a bonnet out the house. Nobody's exempt from that.
It's stank. It's all stank. You look like you ain't got no home training. And it reflects on the mothers. Y'all don't know that.
Right.
I swear, I don't care if y'all know. When I see y'all out in bonnets, I judge the heck out of y'all. And I hope y'all stub y'all toe before y'all get home.
Because they're made to wear to sleep. Use them for what they're intended for. To protect whatever they're protecting while you sleep. You get up, take it off, go about your day.
The first instinct is to snatch it off. But I know I would be in a fight if I did that, right? Because it's like, look, what do you got on under that bonnet? I really want to see that made you decide to put it on and come into the store. I really want to know.
You probably really don't.
And I let you know though. The reason is why. That's why it's so stank. Because you know these women are waking up. Because when you see them out and about, it's not 9 a.m. It's 4, 5 in the afternoon. And they still got on bonnets and pajama pants. And you know they ain't washed their butt all day. So you know they stank. You know they was hunching the night before. You know they ain't washed. You know these things.
If you listen here, I'm tired of these hygiene conversations. If you a grown adult, you cannot afford to wake up in the morning. I don't care if it's 0 degrees outside. All right, you need to put some water to your nether regions and your mouth. That's for God at the very least. Y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me with this stuff.
And Bernard says, MDs, RNs, we can wear clogs, Crocs. They have to be non-slip and toe covered.
Granted, MDs, registered nurses, granted. I take it, but wear at your own risk.
I would feel some type of way if someone was coming to me to draw my blood and they had on a dusty pair of Crocs. I would feel some type of way about that.
What about clean Crocs? See, what about clean, nice, visible
ones I wouldn't have a problem with. Like if they were clean and they matched the scrubs, I would be like, oh, okay. But if they're dusty and crusty, I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't know.
They usually, I've seen them on nurses because I mentioned that earlier. I've seen them in the hospital, and that's fine if that, because I've seen it with many women and men. I've seen men and women in the hospital with their scrubs matching, clean. So that's what I originally thought that they belong. I thought they belonged in that particular profession. So that's the first time I had ever really seen them is in a hospital. So I was like, okay, that's what's going on. But now you see them outside. You see them at other jobs. You see them like dressing. I'm like, what? Where they get this from? No.
Yeah, and shout out Bernard says Clarks are a British brand. Many in the Caribbean wear them because they're comfortable, and that's why I said that when I was in Jamaica. There's like whole stores they sell Clarks. They're expensive, like $200 for a pair of them things.
Yes, and they about worth it. Not a sponsor, but I kept my job for a little while longer. I still quit, but they helped me stay longer.
Hey, Bobby P, Crocs or black Air Force Ones?
Whew.
I'm gonna have to go with a fresh pair of black Air Forces. Even though I hate them, I would have to go with those over Crocs.
I'll rock some with the only thing I like premium Air Forces, like the ones with the leather insole instead of the cloth one. Give me some black, take them.
I don't wear gym shoes.
That's good. That's what's up.
I wore them when I was a kid, and as an adult, I never put on gym shoes. I'm more of a
really HQ. I can see you rocking some J's. Like no, okay.
I collect them. I collect shoes. Hard to find shoes. I collect shoes like the Kobe Bryant shoes. Those kind of. I collect those kind. My backyard, I got bins full of shoes that I ain't never wore, but I just bought them. but I don't wear the gym shoes. No way.
Okay. And shout out to Bernard, says the Clark Wallabies are classic. I'm currently at Yale Medical, and here they wear the toe-covered Birkenstocks. Hella comfortable.
I've been eyeing up these them Birkenstocks, man. Been eyeing them up. I'm telling you, I just might do it.
Y'all talking money right now. I'm too broke. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I throw some Birkenstocks up. Listen here, man. It be too hot. Running around. I ain't got time to be sweating. Heck,
Even them shoes are ugly. Ugh, would not be called.
They can't listen here.
I wear them to walk my dog and in the garden and like take the kid back and forth because I can't do the Crocs on the pool deck. And these are kind of like they have traction and they go with everything. So when I'm not dressed up, I will throw on my Birkenstocks. I will.
I'll be the first ninja to dress up a Birkenstock.
Okay, so here we go. We still in it. Hit the like button.